Guys, Final Cut 11 just dropped. We really got a new Final Cut before GTA 6, 13 years after the initial release of Final Cut Pro X or Final Cut Pro 10, we got a new version, that being Final Cut Pro 11. And in this video, I want to quickly go over the new features that we got. There aren't a lot of great new features, but the ones that we got are really great. So let's jump right in. The first new feature that we got, and the one that, if they work good, I'm probably most excited about, is revolutionary AI-powered magnetic masks to isolate people, objects, and shapes in any footage without green screen or time-consuming manual rotoscoping. And if this works good, it will be a game changer and speed up the workflow for music videos and any kind of masking creative. If I just want to have a text behind me, it will be a complete game changer to not have to do it manually or switch over to After Effects for this. I'm very excited if the masking of the hair will really be this good, because that looked very good. Speaking of saving time, the second feature that we got is use Transcribe to Captions to automatically create captions from spoken audio in the timeline with a powerful AI language model built for speed and accuracy. This one requires a Mac with Apple Silicon and Mac OS Sequoia or later. Now Captions, most of you probably use the workflow that they edit their video in Final Cut, then export it to a separate software or service like, for example, CapCut, to automatically create captions, which I never did. I tried it a few times, but CapCut never really worked for me because the captions just always were wrong, like spelling mistakes, punctuation errors. It just took so much time to go through it and correct all the errors that I just stopped doing it and did all the captions manually in Final Cut from the beginning. I even searched the internet for very long for a plugin to use to automatically have captions inside of Final Cut Pro, but never found one, which meant I always had to do it manually when captions were required. But if that works inside of Final Cut, which also probably makes it easier to change the errors if there are any, will also be a nice game changer. Now let's quickly go over the other changes, probably not that interesting, but they are here. Import and edit spatial video clips from Apple Vision Pro or iPhone 15 Pro or later. Add titles, color correction and effects, and share captivating spatial projects that can be viewed on Apple Vision Pro. Sounds good, but I don't have an Apple Vision Pro, so not that interesting for me. Reduce clutter in the browser by automatically hiding original clips when creating sync clips or multicam clips. Sounds like something that is not really that important for someone who already has a folder structure. If you want a nice folder structure, click up here. Use vertical zoom to scale clip heights to fit in the timeline. Speed up your creative workflow with new picture and colored effects. Sounds good, I guess. Create amazing visual reveals with new modular transitions. We'll see how that goes, if it's any usable or if it just looks like PowerPoint transitions. We'll see. Increase efficiency with new keyboard shortcuts for common tasks in the browser and timeline. Always good to save time, I guess. And the last one, install third-party media extensions to support playback and editing of more video formats. Also requires Mac OS Sequoia or later. Those were all the new features in the new Final Cut Pro 11. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you are as excited as me to try out all the new features in real life project. You can find more videos right here. And I will hopefully see you in the next one. Goodbye.